right, we are back at it at the barn. We are out here with the frame crew today. They have been working all morning. I just now got out here. It's lunch, and so they're taking a break and I'm filming. So just gonna show you what we got going on today. We got windows going on, we got trim going on, and we've got the last truss being set and the big wall being filled in. So I'm going to show you kind of where they are on that as of about noon, and then we'll come out at the end of the day and kind of do a wrap up for the day and show you what all they got done. So just a quick view. Let me turn the camera around here. As you can see, they have got the wall filled in right here. This was open in the last barn update you got. And then we were questioning about whether or not we were a truss short on our truss order here, and it turns out that if you look up there, let me try to zoom and maybe it'll show it, maybe it won't. That end truss with the vertical uprights is actually nailed to the one next to it. So they did that just to get it up into the air and get it secure. And now that this wall is built right here, they will go ahead and slide that last truss on out to the end, and it'll all be done and functioning the way it'll be. And then they can cut those loose lacer tails on after they put the fascia board on. Same thing here, they can cut all that off flush the way it is over here. And then they've got 2x8s to put on. They're putting 2x8s up the gables here, up the rake of the gable, and that's for the trim metal to wrap and go around. And then they are doing a 2x8 fascia board all the way down these sides. It jogs out over there. That is we went with 2x8 for reasons for the metal and the soffit material. So in case you're wondering why such a big fascia, that's really why. And it'll actually look pretty good with how tall this barn is. I think that'll look beefy and pretty substantial, so that's a good thing. And then you can see right here, windows. We got windows in. All the windows are in. It is Oklahoma, and it is extremely windy. You're probably maybe hearing it in the camera. But we broke a window this morning. The wind blew it out of the hole before they had a chance to completely nail it off. So they'll have to get out here and reglaze that window, but it's not a big deal. It happens in almost every single house project we do. At least one window glass gets broken. It's just a part of life and a part of the deal. So we got trim boards, we got windows, we got back wall fill in, I think, and we've got a few lacers left to put on. Really just one row on the very bottom of this fur out that we did. We need one more lacer board right there. I think that's about as far as they're going to get today based off of what I've seen and talked to them so far. And that should be a full day for these guys. And then the only thing we'll have to come back and do after that is do our little remodel. And because we like to remodel new construction things. And then I'm gonna have my in-house guys probably do other little miscellaneous changes and things like that, but this 100% gets us out of the way of the metal building guys, the skinning guys, who can come in and start slapping on metal next week and get this thing under cover so that we can start rocking and rolling on inside stuff and parking the tractor securely inside. We've got water line gonna happen next week, or finish rather. It's already started. We're gonna we re-simplified how that's all gonna work. I will go over whenever we do our water line video, which will be soon, next week sometime. I will actually explain the ins and outs of what we've been going through to get that done. And that way, if you ever go to maybe deal with this same stuff, you can kind of see where our logic was and why we've done what we've done, and what's where we started and where we finished. So you don't have to go through everything we went through. You can just learn from our stuff. So I hate to say mistakes, it's just fact-finding stuff. It's not even mistakes, so. But at least you'll have the knowledge that we didn't have going into this. So, but there is, each project is unique and different in its own thing. So, to say that just because we did it, you can do it too, doesn't necessarily apply, because several factors go into putting in a water line. So, anyways, that's what I have for now, and we will probably go back to, we'll come back out this evening and I will show you what all has been done after I get back. So it'll be about 5 to 6 hours for me and about 3, 2, 1. All right, so this is a continuation of what is going to seem like yesterday's video, but was actually last week's video of the barn framing. I told you I would be up here the next day or later that day, and it just didn't happen. Work is just kicking my butt right now. But we had framers here yesterday. Unfortunately, I didn't get to be here because I had 2 sick daughters. Well, I mean, I was here. I just didn't film because I had 2 sick daughters in the truck. So sick kids, work, I mean, just life got in the way. So we are back out here. I just got done delivering most of the walk doors for the barn. There's 2 ums, by the way. We are going to install those here in the next few days. Let me show you what all has happened, and then I got to get back out of here because I got to go run another job. So I'm going to show you what's all happening, what all is coming in the next week for sure, and then we'll make this little barn framing video a wrap. So I guess let's start inside, show you what they've done. We have built these temporary walls right here, and these temporary walls are to hold up the joists after we cut them all out. So that's going to happen as soon as we have a rain day and the framers can come back. I would say before then, but we're going to have a roof on this thing hopefully within the next week, and that will allow the framers to squeeze this in, this little part right here, in whenever it's raining. I say little, it's actually going to be a pretty good size undertaking, but such is life. Remodel on new construction. What else? If you see above me, we started our little roof system over our track doors. We just need to finish off the rafter tails. I don't know why they cut them to that. Kind of doesn't make much sense. So I need to fix that and extend those on down. Maybe they just ran out of time and had to leave, I don't know. So then let's take a step back further here, and if we look up and you look down the sides, we put our fascia on. That's a 2x8 fascia that'll get wrapped with metal. And it's the same on the top as it is the bottom. So let's get over here where it's a little closer to see. And then you can see our little step back right there, where we added on our deeper overhang. So yeah, so there's the two side by side, and then it's down the other side as well. And then last but not least, I think you guys saw all the windows in the last week's video that I shot. But then that's our one. We did have a window get broken, which kind of happens all the time. That's our one window that got broken there. They'll come out and reglaze that and get that fixed up for us. And then I'll walk back here and show you the back wall that got filled in. And then really that's about it. I really do like that fascia. Being a 2x8 like that, that's going to be beefy and really look good with the trim metal on it. So anyways, we are hopefully going to have the metal guys here first of the week. It just keeps raining. It rained last night. It rained yesterday. It rained the night before that. Oklahoma is just nuts right now with weather. So yeah, so they got all the rest of the lacers on. They got the back wall filled in. And just for giggles, we'll show you down this side so that you can see all the fascia is done and it is ready to go. So the only blocking that I think I still need to do is going to be for our hay hook area. We want to have kind of a hay pulley system to get up to the second floor loft. I still need to do that. And we'll get that done before they do that front. They're going to actually put metal on the front facing wall last of the exterior walls so that I can get little bitty stuff like that done. And yeah, so I just want to show you real quick inside, an inside view. That may be a little close. You may probably a little too close for comfort there. Hey. But I'm going to show you a inside view of the shop area, the storage area, because man, it is just awesome how big it is and how open it is. And I mean, what you see is what you're going to get. It's going to close down a little bit when we put metal on it, obviously, but we are not going to have a problem with storage at all. So here you go. Just looking down through there, that's so much space. I'm sure we'll have high storage and all kinds of stuff like that. There's actually a little opening there to get to that storage from back in here, and then the forging area will be in that corner over there. We've got a door going out right there to the garden. But yeah, we're gonna park trailers and tractor and all that kind of stuff in here. So I'm excited for all that, and excited for the metal guys to start. Like I said, metal guys are starting first of the week, so that'll be great to finally get this thing under cover. I've got tools spread out everywhere. I've got stuff everywhere. It'd be nice to just consolidate, get it in here, get it done, get it over with, and life moves on. It'd be so much simpler to come up here and shoot videos for everybody and hang out and work. Right now it takes forever to load up, get packed, get up here, get going, versus just being able to jump in the truck, grab Duke, jump in the truck, come up here, and everything's at my disposal. Right now I've got to load it all up or forget stuff, and it's just a pain in the butt. So this being done is going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. And that should really be coming to life here. Once this metal starts going on, it's gonna fly, I hope. So that's it for today. I wish I had the footage of the guys working yesterday, but like I said, with the girls being sick, and just my day already being in chaos, it was not happening. So I got back up here today to give you the update, to deliver the doors. and go from there. So until I see everybody in the next video, which I'm trying to think what we're gonna do next. When the metal guys start, obviously I'll have something of that. I wanna do a tractor video still. I've got a gear review video to do. I've got a little special video from my parents. It's gonna be pretty funny. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do. I just gotta find time to do it. And so whenever we get focused on that later in the week or this weekend, I'll post some stuff there. So until then, we'll see you next time up on the ridge.